In a small village nestled among rolling hills, lived a young boy, much like other boys his age. He delighted in playing with his friends, enjoying the spectacle of clouds drifting across the sky and the melodious songs of birds. However, he faced a significant difficulty in one specific aspect of his life: his studies. No matter how hard he tried, concepts seemed to slip through his understanding, and retaining facts was a constant challenge. His classmates often couldn't resist laughing at his mistakes, which only deepened his demotivation. One day, while exploring the dense forest near his village, the young boy stumbled upon the equine temple unexpectedly. Driven by curiosity, he decided to enter. There, he found the monks deeply immersed in meditation, in an atmosphere saturated with serenity and calm. This made the boy feel at ease, allowing his courage to emerge. Gathering his strength, he approached the Zen master and expressed sincerely, "Master, I struggle greatly with my studies. I quickly forget what I learn and find it challenging to concentrate. Can you guide me?" The Zen master opened his eyes, gracing the young boy with a gentle smile, and said, "Certainly, but before delving into your studies, you must understand the essence of study and the mind. With that in mind, allow me to share some valuable guidance to help you focus your mind and thrive in your studies." The Zen master began his explanation. The first guidance is to purify the mind. With that, he handed the boy a small container filled with cloudy water and asked, "What do you see here?" The young boy observed the jar and replied, "It's cloudy water." The master continued, "Now, place the container there and wait." After an hour, the dirt had settled to the bottom, and the water had become crystal clear. The Zen master pointed to the jar and said, "This represents your mind when it is in turmoil, flooded with thoughts of distraction, anxiety, and diversions. In this state, clarity is obscured. However, by quieting the mind, lucidity emerges. Therefore, before you devote yourself to your studies, take a few minutes to meditate, focusing on your breath, and clearing your mind of distractions. By doing so, any content you absorb will be better understood." The Zen master's second guidance was, "Focus on the present." He pointed to a flickering flame and asked the young boy to observe it closely, preventing his mind from wandering. Initially, the boy's mind drifted, thinking about classmates, past mistakes, and other concerns. However, after a period of practice, he managed to concentrate solely on the dance of the flame. The Zen master then added, "See, the past is already gone, and the future is yet to come. So, when you're studying, be fully in the present. If you notice your mind wandering to past mistakes or future worries, gently bring it back and focus on your studies. Therefore, whenever you are immersed in learning, give it your full attention and be aware of the present moment." The Zen master's third recommendation was, "Absorb knowledge, don't just memorize." The master handed the boy a sponge and a stone, then poured water over both. The sponge absorbed the water, while the stone simply let the water run off. The master explained, "Many students try to store facts like the stone, letting them wash away over time. Instead, be like the sponge. Absorb knowledge, understand it deeply, and integrate it into yourself. Don't just memorize, understand the concepts, visualize them, and relate them to real-world situations. That way, you will never forget what you've learned and will hold on to this knowledge for a lifetime." The Zen master's fourth guidance was, "Break tasks into smaller parts." The Zen master then showed the boy a sturdy wooden block and challenged him to divide it into smaller pieces. The boy tried with vigor but didn't succeed. The monk then demonstrated how the wood could be gradually carved until it finally fragmented. He instructed, when faced with a large task, break it down into smaller tasks. Study in parts, understanding a little at a time until the whole becomes clear. Therefore, segment your study material into sections, focus on one at a time, take short breaks, and then move on to the next. This way, you will avoid boredom and be able to sustain long study sessions. The fifth lesson, cultivate persistence. Then, the Zen master planted 2 seeds in separate pots. He watered one regularly, while the other was neglected. In a few days, the first one sprouted and grew into a lush plant, while the other remained stagnant. The Zen master explained to the young boy, just like the plant, your efforts will bear fruit if you maintain persistence and consistency. So, study regularly, even if it's just a little every day. The key is in consistency. If you persevere consistently and continue your studies, even for short daily periods, you will certainly become an exceptional student. The young boy continued his regular visits to the Zen master, learning and practicing these principles. When he returned to school, he applied the lessons to his studies. There was no instant transformation, but over time, the boy witnessed a remarkable improvement in his academic performance.
Want to live with more wisdom and purpose? Discover the secrets of Buddhist monks in the ebook The Wealth Through the Eyes of Buddhist Monks. Click on the pinned comment and start your journey of transformation.